Hello, everyone. On behalf of Z5, I extend a very warm welcome to all of you. My name is Stuti, and today we're here for a very special trailer launch, a media trailer launch of the film Rashmi Rocket, something that all of us have been looking forward to बहुत time से. So thank you to all my friends from the media. Thank you for joining in. If there are any questions that you guys have, in fact, I'm sure you would, because this is going to be a packed evening. प्रोड्यूसर डायरेक्टर स्टारकास्ट सब ज्वाइन करने वाले हैं, तो जो भी आपके सवाल हैं आप चैट बॉक्स में लिख दीजिएगा एंड आई प्रॉमिस टू ऑफ कोर्स टेक दोस नाउ. अभी Z5, as you all know, is one of the most popular, largest homegrown video streaming platform. और इसकी सबसे बड़ी strength जो अभी तक रही है वो है that you can actually get content in different languages. So across languages and across genres, you get to see films and shows. So it caters to a very wide range. In fact, 190 plus countries में stream hogi film. So 15th October is the date when Rashmi Rocket releases on Z5 and all of us can get to watch it. But ये जो commitment है Z5 का to bring us content that is different and that people can watch, which is not limited to one particular language, I think that is something which is very commendable. So considering they're the home of one of the country's best storytellers, ये जो latest collaboration है of Z5's with RSVP and Mango People Media is very, very special, and together they present Rashmi Rocket. ट्रेलर अभी तक हमने नहीं देखा है, and this is going to be a very special for the press trailer launch. और इससे पहले कि हम और कोई इधर उधर की बातें करें, I think I would want to invite Pranjal Khandaria, who's the producer. Pranjal, can you please switch on your camera and join us?
Yes, Suti. Thank you so much for introducing. Hello everyone.
Thank you for being here. And मेरे पास तो पूरी मतलब अच्छी खासी लंबी चौड़ी guest list है, और you lead the name. You're the one जो you believe in the project, and they say na you put your money where your heart is, quite literally. So do speak about this collaboration. Do speak about the film, Pranjal.
Absolutely. While I will have Taapsee narrate the story of actually how she found the story idea very fascinating, and that first phone call she made to me changed everything, and today we are here ready to see the trailer. But I would suggest, I would like to say this, that filmmaking is almost like having a relay race. It's very important that all the players in the race are equally competent enough to pass on the baton to one another to finally make it to the finish line. I think the collaboration word is so important in filmmaking, that finding the right director, obviously getting the right cast, getting the right studio, co-producers, and then to get a platform which believes in the product that we have created and is ready to take it out to the audience. I think we have kind of managed to put it all in the right place, and we are very excited to bring this out to the audience.
Absolutely, there I completely agree with you. और रश्मि रॉकेट, अभी जितना हमें इसके बारे में पता है, of course it's about female sports persons and their strive for excellence. और Olympics की बात तो मतलब एक माहौल ही अलग है. We are all cheering for our athletes, and when you listen to them, when you hear their story, तो जो एक चीज हम सबको समझ में आती है वो है कि जो final competition है वो तो है tough, but that journey, that the fact that they managed to reach that world stage अपने आप में is so inspiring, because infrastructure and all other constraints जो हमारे देश में, I think the winners themselves once they reach that final stage. So no wonder this is a film that we're all really looking forward to. Pranjal, thank you. Please continue to be with us. And now I take this opportunity to invite Akash Khurana, who's the director of Rashmi Rocket.
Hi, Stuti.
Hi, Akash. How are you
doing? Hi, everybody. I'm good.
Please direct the conversation in the right fashion. It's over to you. पूरी स्टारकास्ट तो है, but अभी पहले आपसे ट्रेलर लॉन्च अभी हुआ नहीं है, so there's some things जिसे कहते हैं ना हम अभी पर्दे में रहने देंगे, but अभी आप क्या रिवील कर सकते हैं?
मतलब अभी तो मतलब फैक्ट ये है कि हमारी जो फिल्म है, लाइक यू सेड योरसेल्फ, इट डज काइंड ऑफ डिपिक्ट a female athlete's journey, and through the journey of this one woman we also kind of see the kind of struggles that female athletes do usually face. But it's also मतलब मेरा ये कहना है कि मेरे लिए ये opportunity was so good because मतलब I love watching films that are about sports. I love watching courtroom films. I love watching mature romances. And suddenly there was a situation where all these things were available to me. उस कहानी में potential था to have all these little elements. And तो मेरे लिए तो सोने पे सुहागा था. It was like कि सारे genres जो मुझे पसंद हैं अब उनको इसमें assimilate करके एक फिल्म बनानी है जिसमें इतने सारे elements हैं, which is emotional and engaging and even funny, and it has all those elements, and it's been a very complete kind of story, and that for me was the biggest draw, along with the fact that it is actually about the triumph of the human spirit at the end of the day.
Yes.
And yeah, so and for me the journey really began with Pranjal sending me an email, having liked my film Karwa and saying he wanted to kind of talk about a subject, which led to me actually meeting Taapsee, who had got the story which she will tell you about. And Taapsee and I actually met at a film festival for the first time, and we had one lunch, and then I saw Mulk and she saw Karma, and I guess we didn't hate each other's films, and we enjoyed them, and we watched them without an interval at a film festival. So they were committed, and we loved each other's work. And then the second lunch led to things actually working out. So yeah, खाना मेरे लिए बहुत important है. तो
बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है. आई विश हमारे भी इतने कंस्ट्रक्टिव लंच मीटिंग्स होती.
नहीं तो ये लंच मीटिंग थी, इस करके आई थिंक सारी बातें हो गई. तो but yeah, so it all started of course with Pranjal and Taapsee, and I think this is a wonderful opportunity for me to pass the baton to Taapsee, who will actually come and speak a little bit.
Taapsee, drum rolls please. Taapsee Pannu. Every time she's headlining a project, we see her face, her name on the poster, तो automatically मन कर जाता है कि यार अभी देख लेते हैं. तो स्वागत है आपका, आप ही की फिल्म के immediate trailer launch पे.
I'm waving everyone. Thank you for this wonderful introduction.
And then Taapsee, this very constructive lunch meeting you've had, and this much I know कि generally director बोलता है कि मेरी कहानी में ये actor होना चाहिए. यहाँ पे तो actor was the one who kind of chose the director. So tell us about your entry into the movie and then Akarsh.
मेरे को ये कहानी एक्चुअली मिली थी चेन्नई में. नंदा पेरियास्वामी, who's our story, the guy who had the story with him, he met me to make this film. And मैंने जैसे ही वो देखी, मतलब he made a very beautiful AV, not a script or anything. उसने AV बनाई थी कुछ मिनटों की, and मैंने वो देखा, and it shocked me honestly, because मैंने कहा मैं इतना स्पोर्ट्स पसंद करती हूँ, फॉलो करती हूँ, ये मेरे को नहीं पता था इस मुद्दे के बारे में जो हम बात कर रही हूँ इस फिल्म में. So I had to Google it, and I was shocked after I got to know the details about this particular thing. And फिर मैंने उनको बोला, क्योंकि मतलब I do one South film in a year, and I was like यार ये फिल्म के लिए तो मतलब इतनी मेहनत लगने वाली है कि अगर बनानी है तो let's make it on a national platform, like a full, where the whole country can watch it. It deserves that kind of platform. But अभी वो कैसे होगा वही आज तक पता नहीं, क्योंकि मेरे को तो आदत है या तो किसी की छूटी हुई फिल्म मिलती है या फिर लोग आते हैं मेरे पास तो कि आप ये स्क्रिप्ट है, आप बताओ करोगे. तो ये वाले ही ऑप्शन देखे थे मैंने, आज तक ये ऑप्शन नहीं देखा था कि कोई मैं बता रही हूँ कि ये वाली पिक्चर करनी चाहिए, या इतने सीड लेवल पे कभी मैं नहीं थी इससे पहले फिल्म के. तो वहां से जब ये आइडिया निकला, मतलब ये आइडिया मैंने सुना, मुझे इतना अच्छा लगा. एंड दैट डे, बाय द एंड ऑफ द डे, आई जस्ट कॉल्ड अप प्रांजल, बिकॉज़ वी आर फ्रेंड्स, वी नोन ईच अदर सिंस सूरमा, नेबर्स एज वेल. सो मैंने फोन किया, मैंने कहा यार आई हैव हर्ड दिस स्टोरी, बट पता नहीं बनेगी कैसे, पता नहीं इतनी बड़ी है, कैसे माउंट होगी भगवान जाने, बट आई रियली लाइक द स्टोरी. तो प्रांजल जस्ट आस्क्ड मी वन थिंग इन रिटर्न कि तू बता करेगी तो मैं करता हूँ। तो आई वाज लाइक आर यू श्योर, क्योंकि ये बहुत ज्यादा मतलब ये वो वाली पिक्चर नहीं है जो स्मॉल बजट में बन जाए, मतलब पैकेज कर लेंगे जैसे तैसे, हैवी कंटेंट है तो छोटे मोटे तरीके से बन के निकल जाएगी। मैंने कहता कि नहीं, इफ यू आर ऑन, we'll find a good director, we'll find a good studio to present it, and we'll make sure that it happens in a big way. इसका कॉन्फिडेंस तो मुझसे ज्यादा लग रहा है, तो so मैंने कहा ओके फाइन कि if you think you can get a good director to do it and a good studio to present it, 100% I think it's worth doing, मुझे ऐसा लगता है। So there onwards प्रांजल ने पूरी रिसर्च चालू करी कि किसको भेजनी चाहिए, किससे बात करनी चाहिए। आकर्ष जब मेल किया उसके बाद he told me कि मैंने मेल किया है, एंड मना नहीं किया उसने। तो मैंने कहा ओके फाइन, आई एम मीटिंग हिम इन फ्लोरेंस फिल्म फेस्टिवल में, हम दोनों की पिक्चर आ रही है, तो आई थिंक आई विल गेट टू मीट हिम। मैं बात करके देखती हूँ, क्या पता मिलने से ज्यादा प्रेशर डाल पाऊँ मैं कि कर ले प्लीज। So that's how I met him over that lunch, and of course two food loving people over lunch, मैं कुछ भी बनवा सकती थी उस टाइम आकर्ष से। so वहाँ पे I am glad that he said yes, because मैंने इतना I had heard a lot about him, but I saw his film there at the film festival. और मैंने इससे पहले ये बात बहुत कंसिस्टेंटली इसके बारे में सबसे सुनी थी कि his story's heart is at the right place. तो ये पिक्चर बड़े स्केल के दिखाने के लिए you could have gone to anybody, but यार दिल सही होना चाहिए, स्टोरी का जो सही जगह पे होना चाहिए। So for that it was very important to get someone who knows the soul and heart of the story. So I'm glad that he said yes. हमारी ज्यादा स्ट्रगल नहीं लगी वहाँ पे। Oh God, thank God, खाना खाते रहो अगर। और उसके बाद I think उसके बाद it was a smooth ride, because उसके बाद ना स्ट्रेस नहीं था, because we knew Akash is with us. It's Pranjal who's had such a fabulous experience in this industry, doing big films. तो और मैं कहा मैं रेडी हूँ मेहनत करने के लिए। बाकी getting RSVP to co-produce and be the studio, getting the writers, getting everything from there onwards, honestly जिसने भी एक बारी में सुनी was more than happy to come on board. तो उसके बाद सब कुछ स्मूथ था।
बहुत ही भला उस लंच का आकर्ष, बहुत ही तारीफें हो गई हैं जो तापसी ने की है, and I'll give you a chance also to return the favor, but next I must invite Priyanshu Pinuli. I'd request you to please switch on your camera and join us here for the trailer launch.
Hello, hi everyone.
There you are. क्या हाल चाल है आपके? आपने कितने lunches करे to get into this film?
Lunch nahi, Akash actually, because he knows me from really long time, actually got into my weakness and said coffee peete hain. I really love coffee, and he called me to one of my favorite cafes and said, "Ye kahani hai, isko sun le." And he said, "You have to play army guy." I said, "Yes." He said, "Kahani sun le." So because being an army, as an army brat, coming from an army officers, like I've seen that world. It was a very special thing to me. But I must say, जैसे आप story सुनोगे, I have to agree with Taapsee. Even though I used to follow sports, I did not know this thing happens. I was enlightened. I also went back and I googled it, and then so many things he told me about the story. I said, ये actually होता है या हम सिर्फ film में दिखाने के लिए कर रहे हैं? And he said, नहीं, actually होता है. And in fact, the things which we are showing you, which after the trailer we will discuss more.
Yeah.
I shouldn't reveal now. After that, when he told me these are the people involved, I really feel RSVP, I always wanted to work with them, the kind of unique cinema they've been making. I think each one of these guys, then when he said Taapsee, we all know the craft of Taapsee, but you have to learn the dedication and the discipline she goes in, man. She's a fireball. So I was like, oh my God, I'm going to work with her. And that's it. मतलब ऐसे opportunity को कौन मना कर सकता है? And me, I have to, I think everybody, I've agreed you have to work with people like Pranjal and Neha also, because they make you so comfortable. So these are people, and Akash तो अभी क्या बताएंगे? मतलब we've been working since years, we know each other since years. He's one guy who would just come up and with the biggest of the problems and will just give you a solution. So if you want to work with a director like that, and will always be fun. So we've done such a big film with a lot of hard work. Post pandemic हम लोग precautions के साथ कर रहे थे. लेकिन आकाश के साथ जो मजा आता है, I think वो film बनाने में ना, I think all everybody is coming together. Yeah. So we have to tell such a beautiful story. I think we have done a good job with this film, and I am really excited now, and very, very nervous also. Yeah.
No, but that's lovely. We are very excited. और आप लोगों की बातें सुन के मैं एक चीज समझ गई हूँ that this film has been made with a lot of heart, and the way to your heart is through food.
हाँ,
That
मतलब
I
वो तो
figured.
था, वो
कभी
कॉमन फैक्टर हम
lunch,
सबके
कभी
बीच में।
coffee.
आज क्या बन रहा है, आज सेट में क्या बना है। आई रिमेम्बर तापसी का भी एक होता था, अरे आज मुझे ये खाना है, मुझे वो खाना है, तो हमारे ऑर्डर्स बड़े सारे होते रहते थे। दैट वाज वन ऑफ द मोस्ट कॉमन टॉपिक टू डिस्कस।
Super. So we're going to discuss more about this film and food, of course. I have the next member of the team, Abhishek Banerjee. Abhishek.
Hello everyone. Hello Stuti. Hi.
How are you? अब बताइए, देखिए वहाँ कॉफी, वहाँ लंच, आपके साथ
कुछ नहीं, मुझे बहुत बुरा लगा ये सब सुन के यार। मतलब लंच कॉफी, मुझे कुछ नहीं, पानी के लिए भी नहीं पूछा। बस एक बहुत मतलब स्क्रिप्ट भेज दी मुझे और बहुत ही प्लेन तरीके से बोला गया कि ये रोल है और कर लो, एंड दैट्स व्हाट लाइक आई थिंक। लेकिन मेरे लिए ये था कि जब मैंने पहली बार स्क्रिप्ट पढ़ी तो मुझे बिल्कुल कॉन्सेप्ट ही समझ नहीं आया, क्योंकि ऑब्वियसली ये जो जिस प्रॉब्लम की हम बात कर रहे हैं वो शायद स्पोर्ट्स के बहुत सारे स्ट्रगल्स के बारे में हमें पता है, लेकिन ये एकदम क्लूलेस था मैं। तो मुझे अपने पापा से पूछना पड़ा, बिकॉज माय फादर he has basically played a lot of sports when he was serving CISF and NSG। तो मैं उनसे पूछा नहीं, he told me that it is something which has been happening for a long time। तो मुझे लगा कि यार ये जरूर मतलब ये कहानी ऐसी है जो आई थिंक ऑडियंस तक पहुंचनी चाहिए। एंड ऑफ कोर्स आई थिंक प्रियांशु ने वही बोला है कि सारी टीम, आकाश सर को मैं दिल्ली से जानता हूँ जब थिएटर के मतलब शुरू के दौर में था, एंड आई हैव बीन फॉलोइंग हिज वर्क इन थिएटर, एंड देन ऑफ कोर्स कारवा, एंड देन तापसी। ऑफ कोर्स आई हैव बीन अ फैन सिंस आडकुलम।
I've told her
this many times and I'm going to always beautiful film and हाँ मतलब मैं तब से फैन था, और I've always told her this। I think it's a beautiful film and from there he has been incredible। प्रियांशु को तो खैर मतलब बहुत साल पहले रॉक ऑन 2 के ऑडिशन में मैंने एक एक्टर को देखा, मैंने बोला यार ये कौन है। मतलब होता नहीं कि आप किसी भीड़ में से एक एक्टर को देखते हो, उसकी परफॉर्मेंस देखते हो, and you just get mind blown and you want to see more of him and you've not heard of him, कभी सुना नहीं, कभी कोई प्ले देखा नहीं, बस एक ऑडिशन में एक सीन देखा and I just knew that this guy is one of the future actors of Indian cinema। and अभी फिलहाल तो मतलब काफी चर्चे में ये होती है। आई थिंक अच्छी कंपनी मिल जाए, अच्छी स्क्रिप्ट मिल जाए, कुछ नया करने को मिला। बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट बात है कि मुझे नहलाया गया, धुलाया गया, मेरे बाल काटे गए, तो ये मेरे लिए बहुत ही ज्यादा जैसे कहते हैं अट्रैक्टिव मुझे पहली बार किसी ने बोला कि आपको एक शर्ट देंगे, एक अच्छे से बाल काटेंगे, तो मतलब आकर्षण ने ये चाहा मेरे बारे में, बस और क्या चाहिए मुझे लाइफ में।
Oh God, this is too funny, but thank you guys. You've shared such interesting bits about your entry into this movie. Everyone who's joined in, my friends from the press, सबकी ना curiosity quotient बहुत high हो गया है, because एक suspense में हर कोई रेफर करता रहा कि ये कहानी वो कहानी क्या है। अभी भी हम पूरी पिक्चर तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं दिखाएंगे, that is for 15th of October, but I think now is the शुभ घड़ी जब ट्रेलर डेफिनेटली लॉन्च होना चाहिए। व्हाट डू यू गाइस से? I'd request the team to please cue in the trailer. Guys, this is the reason we're here, so let's enjoy. Superb. That's a very, very, very powerful trailer. Thank you so much, Team Rashmi Rocket. Already questions ke saath we are getting comments from the media, from the press who've joined in, calling it a very powerful trailer. So I think fingers crossed, signs look great. Everyone's loving it. Guys, if you have questions, all you have to do is type those in and I promise to take them. But straight to the questions. बहुत सारे सवाल हैं, so हम ज़्यादा time waste नहीं करेंगे. The first one here is for Taapsee. Taapsee, this one is from Mohar from Midday. And the question is, I've noticed a few comments on social media about your athletic physique, which where the comments have been slightly harsh. This is something a lot of female athletes face because apparently muscular physique compromises on femininity in some way. Rashmi Rocket, how do you think will smash these patriarchal constructs? Taapsee?
You know, Stuti, these are exactly those kind of boxes and molds I really want to shatter. I mean, who defines what's feminine and what isn't? Is it just about your muscular build that you will be judged that who is a female and who is not? Or do you realize that there are certain hormonal imbalances or abnormalities that are there in certain females by default? It's not their choice that they have, they're born with it or they have that. And it might be a result of that they end up having the kind of physique that they have. I mean, do you realize that it's their job eventually to make that kind of physique, to make that kind of body, to aid their the sport field, whatever they are in? It actually that's what they're supposed to do, right? To build their body strong enough, and it ends up looking like that because of those certain hormonal abnormalities that are there in their body, and because of that training, they end up looking like a little more not in conventional terms the feminine body that we in our heads have formed, that this is feminine and this is not, right? So are we really asking these women to change their genetics to be fit to fit into that kind of definition of what a female should be? And who gave you the right to snatch away the identity of a woman, saying that you are not a woman or you're not woman enough? So in my case, I kind of, in particularly this particular case, in my case, when people started telling me that it's looking like your body is looking like a man and all, it actually was a big compliment because it kind of validated my hard work that I had put in for this film. Because fortunately, by God's grace, I mean, I was lucky that I didn't end up having that kind of an abnormality in real, because of which, I didn't face those kind of really hardships that the girls who actually have it face. So I had to work double hard to get this kind of physique to fit into the character of Rashmi. So for me, it's a big compliment. They don't realize it. They probably realize it after seeing the film, that it's actually validating my efforts that I've put into this film. And it's actually hard taking at the same time that some women actually have to go through it. Every day, saying that they are not women enough, or they look like this, so they are man, or they are sometimes are called as transgender or eunuchs and God knows what all. So it's just sad. It's hard taking this. People have to actually go through it. मैंने तो picture के लिए किया, तो मेरे लिए compliment हो सकता है मेरे character के लिए. But it's just it's I can't imagine the kind of the reaction of someone who actually faces it in everyday life. So hats off to the girls who are able to survive through it.
Perfectly answered, Taapsee. I think this gives me a good segue to actually ask this question to all my panelists today. Akash, starting with you, your views on gender testing. This was something जो trailer के पहले हम reveal नहीं कर रहे थे, and for a lot of people who've even seen this, it's difficult to comprehend कि ऐसे कुछ हो सकता है. What would you say?
Yeah, see, the thing is, I think everyone has mentioned, when this story idea was brought to us, and you were aware that there is this concept that was happening, but we had never really gotten into the research of it to realize exactly how unfair or how humiliating it could possibly be. And one of my first decisions, or rather the first people I got on board this film, was my screenplay writer Anirudh Gua, who used to be a journalist as well. And I had very clearly wanted somebody with that kind of an approach, is this happening for everybody, this disturbance?
It is, but I think we'll sort that out if you can.
Yeah, I think others might have to turn off their...
I think everyone else can be on mute. All journos, everyone on the panel. Akash, you can continue.
Yeah. So the thing is that I got Anirudh on board because, of course, besides being a writer himself and, knowing how to tell an engaging story, he also had a little bit of a research-based mindset, which would mean a deep dive into, this whole process of gender testing. And for me, I think one of the most important things, and I think everybody can answer their versions of it, is that when you go back to the history of gender testing back in the day, in the 20s and 30s, was actually done because there were people they were imposters. There were men pretending to be women in sports events. And it eventually became like, oh, okay, there are a lot of people that are winning this, but they're pretending to be women, but you actually find out that they are male impersonators. And that is a different thing altogether. That is, of course, that is fraud, certainly back in the day. But I think somewhere the lines got blurred because Then what happened is that, it just became like a norm, and it's a norm that continued, and no one bothered to actually question. No one bothered to question the ethics of it. No one bothered to question the validity of it. As far as finding out if there's been some kind of steroid intake, or if there's supposed to be some impersonation that was happening with, say, Soviet athletes in the 60s. That's understandable. That then is, you're committing a crime in that sense. But then I think people just forgot the point of it, and it became about something that is so discriminatory and so humiliating, and actually probably has no basis in science. And that is the debate that the film is also about. Like Taapsee very correctly said right in the beginning, that that you can't tell someone who they are. The most important freedom is the freedom to be who you really want to be, and be who you really are. So doing an archaic test like this that itself is so outdated is just defeating the purpose of that. So yeah, that's my take on it, that I think it's just a misrepresented thing that's come down the way and become a very unfair practice.
Yes, and therefore this it makes it a very, very important film. Pranjal, would you want to come in at this point?
Yes, absolutely. The fact still remains that this test is done only with female athletes. That's one key thing that we all need to take notice of, that male athletes do not have to ever go through something like this, which itself is so sad in today's time and age, that females have to go through this. While we cheer for them, while we want them to bring accolades for our country, what we can do is basic. At least give them the fair right to kind of have a level playing ground. They did not need to prove themselves for their expertise, or for their enhanced thing that they have, that that they can perform better. If we have to make them go through a certain test which actually questions the basic human rights, we are calling it a gender test, it itself is so regressive. We should talk about it now. It's high time.
Priyanshu?
No, absolutely. I think the way they're summoning it up, saying that it's an unfair thing, asking somebody and humiliating them on their gender because of how they look, because of how they behave, is especially in today's time, we're still, as Akash said, it is an outdated thing. Today we are progressing with whether it is homosexuality, whether it is race or religion in every form. But this rule and this law of this test still exists, which is what was very, very surprising. And then that is what I said, that when he had told me about the story and then Googled it, then I said, people have been fighting these. There have been athletes around internationally and in India who have fought for this. And it was very surprising. Some have won the cases internationally and some have lost cases internationally against this, which is surprising that it still exists. For me, was a big shock. So I think this has to be told, and people need to know this. And I think hopefully it just goes out of our way, and people are the way they want to be.
Yes. Finally, Abhishek, your views on gender testing? You'll have to unmute yourself, Abhishek. We can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So see, I'm playing a lawyer. So I think through the film only I learned a lot about what the loopholes in the system, which is basically being used to probably ऐसे athletes को बाहर निकालने के लिए, and that's what I was completely taken aback by that. एक line है मेरी जो जिसमें कहते हैं कि बाबा आदम के जमाने का law है, and which is I think very ये हमारी सोसाइटी के साथ या सिस्टम के साथ हमेशा रहती है कि बहुत सारे ऐसे रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस हैं जो बहुत पुराने टाइम में किसी और रीजन से बनाए गए हैं और उनको हम आज तक फॉलो करते आए हैं बिना अमेंडमेंट्स के, बिना ये सोच के कि शायद वी हैव टू मूव ऑन विद टाइम एंड वी हैव टू कीप reinventing these laws and these regulations so that they can be used for the benefit of the people जिनको वो law affect करता है. Already, I think athletes की जिंदगी में या sportsmen की जिंदगी में बहुत सारी problem है, barring cricket and of course the जो थोड़े बहुत famous sportsmen हैं, उनके अलावा जो बाकी sportsmen हैं, they have to anyway go through a lot of hardship, जिनकी बारे में हम बात सिर्फ ओलंपिक विंस के बाद बात करते हैं, या जब वो एक स्पोर्ट्स का माहौल चलता है तब हम ऐसी बातें करते हैं, हम बाकी टाइम पे कोई बात नहीं करता। दिस इज नॉट इवन अ रेगुलर कॉन्वर्सेशन इन आवर लाइव्स। तो ये प्रॉब्लम्स ऑलरेडी हैं सोसाइटी में, ये प्रॉब्लम्स ऑलरेडी हैं सिस्टम में। ये मुझे अपना कैरेक्टर करके समझ में आया, या इस इशू के बारे में कैरेक्टर करके लेकिन ये कॉमन मैन के अंदर है। ये मुझे एक्चुअली पोस्टर लॉन्च के बाद समझ में आया, जब मैंने आई रेड दोस कमेंट्स अबाउट तापसीज ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन, एंड जहाँ पे लोग वो मर्दों की बॉडी या मर्दाना बॉडी जब होने लगे, तो मुझे लगा कि शिट यार, मैंने एक कैरेक्टर किया जहाँ पे मैं सिस्टम को गुनहगार मान रहा था, लेकिन कहीं ना कहीं ये हमारे अंदर है, ये सब हम लोग आपस में ही हमारी सोच में प्रॉब्लम है। तो एग्जैक्टली तो ये जो सोच है, ये सोच को चेंज करने की आई थिंक कोशिश है। और सिर्फ इसी सोच को नहीं, मतलब इससे जुड़े हुए बहुत सारी जो पौराणिक थॉट प्रोसेस है, द ओल्ड एज ओल्ड ऑर्थोडॉक्स process which we follow, I think that needs to change, and it needs to change at rocket speed.
आई थिंक बहुत बहुत जरूरी है आप लोग इसके बारे में बात करें, इसके बारे में ये फिल्म बनी है। आई थिंक द मोर वी टॉक अबाउट इट, जितनी ज्यादा अवेयरनेस बढ़ेगी उतना we'll be able to sort this issue out. और like you said कि जनरली तो स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन के स्ट्रगल्स के बारे में हम जानते भी तभी हैं जब वो जीतते हैं। इट्स ओनली वंस दे वन दैट वी आर इवन विलिंग टू लिसन। तो उस स्टेज तक पहुंचने में जितनी मुश्किलों का सामना उन्हें करना पड़ता है, आई थिंक अ लॉट ऑफ इट वी कांट इवन इमेजिन। अच्छा, अब सवालों की तरफ जाएंगे। अभिषेक, इनफैक्ट आप ही के लिए सवाल है नेहल का। Nehal says, since you've worked with different OTT platforms, what difference have you noticed in working with each platform? Can you share your experience?
Oh, it's very difficult to actually it's a very difficult question. ऐसा मैंने कभी categorize किया नहीं है।
But Z5 के साथ this is your third after Kali 2 and Helmet.
This is my third, yeah after. No, I think जैसे कहते हैं कि Z5 की जो रीच जो मुझे समझ में आई है कि वो घर घर तक है, वो हर जगह है। Z एक ऐसा चैनल है जो मैं बचपन से आई थिंक मेरे घर में सब लोग देखते हैं, और आज भी आई थिंक जैसे कहते हैं ना हाउस होल्ड चैनल है। जो अभी भी शायद ऐसी बहुत सारी ऑडियंस है इंडिया में जो अभी भी ओटीटी से ओपन अप नहीं हुई है। देयर इज अ लॉट ऑफ ऑडियंस हु आर स्टिल नॉट वाचिंग ऑनलाइन शोज, बट आई थिंक Z is one of those few platforms जहाँ पे वो बहुत दूर दूर तक रीचेस है। और ये मुझे एक्चुअली ये जो दोनों फिल्मों की आप एक शो की बात कर रहे हैं आप, जैसे काली जो है वो एक रीजनल शो, वो एक तरह का क्या बोलते हैं, बंगाली में शो बना था, उसके बाद उसको हिंदी में भी हमने डब किया, तो वो मतलब वहां पर केटर करती है। हेलमेट के लिए मुझे जहाज मतलब बहुत ही जैसे कहते हैं इंटीरियर से मुझे बहुत सारे लोगों ने इंस्टाग्राम पे, सोशल मीडिया पे they got in touch with me, and so I feel that Z definitely has this wide reach in the country, and I think I mean it's great that ऐसे प्लेटफॉर्म पे रिलीज हो रही है जहाँ पे लोग देख पाएंगे, कि हम यही चाहते हैं कि ऐसी फिल्में एक वाइडर रीच तक पहुंचे।
Right. Tapsi, Vijay Lakshmi from Radio City wants to ask, how does it feel to be a representative of the aspirations and ambitions of young Indian women through your roles as an actor? I think that's a common thread we've seen abhi tak ke filmon mein.
I think I just get as a privilege to extend my personal beliefs on a lot of issues into my work. That is actually what I'm doing with a lot of my films. I've always told people that I am not that aspirational diva that we usually see in our Bollywood, where people would want to look up to that heroine and be like, oh wow, how so gorgeous and all. I always knew कि भाई ये अपना डिपार्टमेंट नहीं है। तो मेरा डिपार्टमेंट ये है कि I need to represent that today's day and age की लड़की, उसको representation मिलना चाहिए as a protagonist now on screen. So that has been my कैसे trump card to play. मैंने कहा अब हम अपने जैसों को represent करेंगे on screen, and we'll make heroes, or we'll show that how they are the heroes as well of their lives. So that is what I have, the card I have played in my career, which has worked really well for me, and it comes out effortlessly because I don't have to think too hard aspirationally कि ये कैसा होगा। मैं खुद ही ऐसे कैरेक्टर्स के इर्द गिर्द हूँ, खुद ही काफी मुद्दे मेरे को पर्सनली अफेक्ट कर चुके हैं, तो इसलिए it comes naturally to pick these subjects projects up into.
Right. You know, next question is from Roktim Deccan Herald. And I think both Taapsee and Akarsh, you both can tackle this one, because the question is, how was the experience of working with Akarsh? Is he a tough taskmaster?
Try harder, Akarsh. I don't think then also I'm gonna get convinced. So I'll tell you what, honestly, that I've been very lucky with my heavy duty intense films. I've got the who have made it go like के मक्खन की तरह निकल गई पता पड़ा. ये फिल्म ने मेरी जान निकाल दी थी प्रिपरेशन के अंदर. And Jaan, I'm not even exaggerating. Jaan nikal di. It was almost like by the end of the day, I used to feel like, yaar, zinda hu, main zinda hu, chalo next day. So it was really difficult. And obviously the topic was just getting more and more into me because I was involved from the very first ekdam storyline level se. So I was getting more and more attached to it with every passing day. So ye mentally also was playing a lot in me that this might just be my most challenging character to play, because it not just requires me to transform physically, which I haven't really done before, but it actually puts me again in a mental state of an athlete who has this kind of an abnormality, which is very weird that some people around you don't even consider women. So it was going to be stressful mentally also. So I thought this is the most challenging mental state, physical state to be in. And jab Akarsh set pe aaya, and I was just coming out of Haseen Dilruba, and at that time Vinil being Vinil loved to take like matlab bahut shots leta tha har scene ke, and also, and then Akarsh comes and he finishes one scene in like matlab आधे घंटे के अंदर पूरा scene खत्म. So I'm like, are you sure मिल गया है? Are you sure एक shot और नहीं लेना है? Are you sure मिल गया है take में? I was going and asking कि मैं जो I hate giving retakes. I had to go and ask कि are you sure मिल गया है कि मैं एक और दे दूँ? यहाँ तक कि हमारे DOP भी पूछ रही होती थी कि आकाश एक और ले लेते हैं safety कुछ. But Akash was like, no, I don't need it. तो ये इतनी मक्खन तरीके से निकली है ये पिक्चर, जो मैंने कभी नहीं इमेजिन किया था कि ये हो पाएगी. Considering the kind of prep I did for this film, it was, I पता ही नहीं चला कि कब शुरू हुई कब ये खत्म हुई. Apart from the physical part of it, which was very grilling, वो जिंदगी भर याद रहेगा मुझे. But shoot का experience वो ऐसा था कि वो पता ही नहीं चली ये पिक्चर कब चालू होगी खत्म होगी. One of the smoothest experience I've had shooting an intense film was with Akarsh.
Akarsh, क्या बात है?
देखो, see, there are two tricks, I think. एक तो director ran a casting agency, Abhishek became a casting director, and half the battle actually I think is won with the casting. I think when you cast right, you know that you've got all the right people on board. मतलब चीजें ठीक हो जाएंगी, अच्छी हो जाएंगी, आपको पता है. प्लस मैं थिएटर वाला हूँ, तो जो तापसी ने बोला नहीं है कि मैं स्लाइटली रिहर्सल कर लेता हूँ. मतलब वो जो बाकी लोग शायद टेक्स में रिहर्सल करते हैं, मैं रिहर्सल में रिहर्सल कर लेता हूँ. तो फिर क्या होता है कि टेक अच्छा ही निकलता है, बिकॉज तब तक मतलब आपने कर ली है. तो हाँ, मतलब it was I think but Taapsee is right. When we kind of set out to make the film, it looked like this could be an extremely challenging film. We were shooting it across like 4 cities. There were races. I mean, of course, and Taapsee had to go through a lot. For someone who loves food and started this film on food, she was barely eating anything. So I felt really sorry for her. While we were like just dabawing chole bhature and all the things that Taapsee loves. तो
वो हो गया था ना, लंच हो गया था.
उसने बेचारी ने बहुत सफर किया, लेकिन
जिस फिल्म पे सबसे अच्छा खाना मिलता था, one of the few sets where the spread was best, उसी फिल्म पे मेरे को खाना नहीं होता था. तो this was the biggest torture I had to go through.
तो हाँ, उसने काफी सफर किया, और बट एक्चुअली हंसते खेलते बन गई पिक्चर. And that I think has been a great thing. मतलब it got made at one stretch, and जितना भी challenging सिचुएशन था, मतलब हम रेसेस शूट कर रहे थे, हम ट्रेनिंग सेशन शूट कर रहे थे, कोर्ट रूम के सीक्वेंसेस शूट कर रहे थे। आई थिंक माहौल ही इतना अच्छा था बिकॉज लोग इतने अच्छे थे और कास्टिंग इतनी करेक्ट हो गई थी कि आई थिंक वो मतलब पता ही नहीं चला, हंसते खेलते निकल गया। एंड आई थिंक दैट्स एक्चुअली बीन द बेस्ट थिंग अबाउट इट, honestly.
Touch wood. Perfect. Okay, so next question, Priyanshu, is for you. What motivated you to select this role? What was the one thing, if I were to ask you, that attracted you to it? You're on mute. Can't hear
You mean now?
Yeah.
No, I think I can't name one thing. Of course, one would be the first would be Akash, knowing him for so long, and I really wanted to work with him. And then, but second would be the story. These are stories which have to be told, as I said earlier itself, that अगर हम ऐसी कहानियां बताएंगे नहीं तो फिर और entertaining तरीके से, और वो मुझे पता था कि अगर आकाश के हाथ में है तो वो मजे करते करते उसमें बड़े सारे ऐसे मसाले डाल देता है, then you start enjoying a story like this, and it doesn't become preachy, but we want to reflect something, this problem which is there. As I said, the kind of team we had, so and of course very personal to me and very special to me. This is the first time I'm playing an army guy, so I think the first time when I did a look test and wore the uniform, I clicked a picture and sent it to my dad, and I think I kind of looked exactly like him in the 70s with a mustache and that uniform, and he also said, यार ये तो वैसे मेरे जैसे लग रहा है। तो अब बॉडी लैंग्वेज और ये सब मैंने कहा आर्मी वाला बन रहे हैं, 100% देंगे। ऑफ कोर्स बाद में फिर जब डेडिकेशन और डिसिप्लिन देखा तापसी मैडम का, और वो जब सुबह सुबह उठ के भागने लग जाती थी, तो मैंने कहा आप तो 200% देना पड़ेगा। So definitely, I mean, the kind of team we had, I think that also made it a big difference. And as I said, the heart went into it, and as Akash said, काफी smooth sailing wise हम लोग अलग-अलग शहरों में जाते-जाते एक बहुत अच्छी कहानी बना दी।
Perfect. Surbhi from Entertainment Reports, Abhishek, ये सवाल आपके लिए है. You shared how this film happened to you, but what is that one thing which intrigued you enough to make you say yes?
My character's education degree. जो मेरे पास
जो नहीं है
जो मेरे पास नहीं है। नहीं, I think मैंने जितने कैरेक्टर्स किए वो सब लोग मतलब पढ़ाई में फेल है। तो I think इकलौता कैरेक्टर था जो मतलब प्रॉपर एक जिसे कहते हैं कि व्हाइट कॉलर कैरेक्टर था। एंड थैंक यू आकाश जी, आपने मेरे बारे में सोचा। you know, because I know I really enjoyed it, and I think lawyer, ये जो कैरेक्टर जो होता है, मुझे लगता है कि उसमें ऑलरेडी लॉयर के अंदर ऑलरेडी एक परफॉर्मर होता है। जो मैंने मेरे जितने दोस्त हैं जिनको मैं जानता हूँ जो वकालत करते हैं, and I've seen them that they always talk about shadow practice and mirror practice and everything, because the first thing I asked about one thing about my lawyer, क्या तुम लोगों का प्रोसेस क्या होता है, then like यार हमें हर चीज याद करनी पड़ती है ताकि जब हम जज के सामने प्रेजेंट करें तो कोई भी पॉइंट निकल ना जाए। So it's basically, अगर मैं compare करूँ तो it's almost like an actor's job, like you're basically reading your lines and you have to completely prepare yourself and then go and communicate in front of the camera. So exactly वही था। तो I think वो एक तरह का, लेकिन उसमें भी ये ध्यान रखना कि वो एकदम ही मतलब performative space में ना चला जाए, and to keep it as how they probably they would be fighting the cases. कुछ केसेस के मैंने केस स्टडी की तो मैंने देखा कि यार वो तो बहुत ज्यादा बोरिंग है, तो उसको इंटरेस्टिंग कैसे बनाया जाए। ये भी पता किया कि बहुत सारे लॉयर्स जो हैं वो बॉडी लैंग्वेज यूज करते हैं। दे एक्चुअली दे गो एंड चेंज देयर बॉडी, लाइक वो कुछ अपना एक हाथ पॉकेट में रख देंगे या कुछ एक स्टाइल होगा उनका जिसके लिए वो जाने जाते। तो बहुत सारे इनफैक्ट लॉयर्स ऐसे हैं जो काफी फेमस होते हैं लॉयर्स के बीच में, एंड दे गो लाइक द यंगर लॉयर्स, दे गो एंड see how they are fighting their cases ताकि उनसे थोड़ी सी इंस्पिरेशन मिले। तो it's almost like a performer's life. So that is a very intriguing part for me, and I tried my best. क्या बोलूँ?
नहीं, your work speaks, और बोलने की जरूरत नहीं है। Okay, next Pooja Samant का सवाल है तापसी, this one is for you. She's saying you're playing an athlete's role. What kind of preparation you did, considering ये during the lockdown हुआ था? How did you look that fit? Mentally, physically, how taxing was it? Tapsi?
या उसके लिए ना मेरे को एक सेपरेट थीसिस लिखनी पड़ेगी। उसके लिए I'll have a separate session with पूजा जी कि क्या मैं आपको अगर नटशेल में बताऊं, मेरी लाइफ बदल गई है भाई, लाइफ बदल गई, मतलब कि from my body clock to how I eat, not how my body reacts also has changed drastically because of this film. Everything in my life has changed upside down. आपको मिल के 1-on-1 डिटेल में पूरा रूटीन लिख के बताऊंगी.
But Priyanshu, like you said, कि मतलब सुबह उठ के आप तो अपने रन के लिए चले जाते थे. This much तो we.
Yeah. I mean, the entire Haseen Dilruba, I used to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning in Haridwar in January at 7 degrees Celsius temperature, go for a run on track, come back, shoot from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. and sleep dot at 10 because अगर 10 बजे नहीं सोई तो 5 बजे उठ के recovery नहीं होगी body की. So I had to do that cycle every day on every shooting day of Haseen Dilruba. So I remember. मतलब वो मुझे लग रहा था लिटरली जैसे आर्मी वाली फील नहीं आती एकदम, मतलब सुबह उठ के शुरू हो जाओ और रात तक लगे रहो वाला, वो दिन मैं कभी नहीं भूल सकती.
तो आर्मी वाला मैं था. मैं सुबह 9 बजे उठ के जाता था. आई रिमेम्बर गुजरात में, कच्छ में, जब हम लोग वहां शूट कर रहे थे, मैं इंस्टा स्टोरी में पता चलता था कि तापसी इज ऑलरेडी फिनिश्ड अ वर्कआउट एट मॉर्निंग 5 o'clock एंड अंधेरे में वो खत्म कर चुकी है. तो हमें आर्मी वालों को थोड़ा सी शर्म आती थी. हम लोग लगता था यार जल्दी उठना पड़ेगा.
चलिए कोई नहीं. I think everyone who's listening also will say कल से शुरू करेंगे. Anyway, all exercise and dieting happens कल से only. अच्छा, Shravanti from Anand Bazar Patrika has this question. हार जीत तो परिणाम है, कोशिश करना काम है. I think this is one dialogue even जो अभी ट्रेलर में भी हमने देखा that was very special. How can you relate to this tagline, Taapsee, and then I'll ask this to the others as well.
I discovered this tagline because of the script. पता नहीं था ऐसा, but I was like ये मेरी situation को 100% सही portray करता है, क्योंकि पता नहीं पिक्चर का इवेंचुअली क्या होगा. लोग पिक्चर देखते हैं 2, सवा 2, 2.5 घंटे देख के बोले बकवास से निकल जाते हैं. तो वो बट उसके पीछे जो जान लगी है, मतलब वो कोई नहीं देखता है. तो मैं अभी ना ही सोचूं, वो मेरे हाथ में नहीं है, क्योंकि कि क्या होने वाला है पिक्चर का. तो हार जीत तो फिर वो परिणाम है, वो बाद में देखा जाएगा. कोशिश मेरे हाथ में है कि वो मेरे कंट्रोल में है, तो मैं वो जरूर करूंगी. तो ये मुझे ये पिक्चर करते हुए ये लाइन की जो रेलेवेंस है लाइफ में, वो बाकायदा समझ में आ गई.
क्या बात है. Abhishek and Priyanshu, this is an inspiring line.
Absolutely, and I think anybody relates to this line, you know, whether you're from our industry, whether from any industry, you want to keep going, and especially during these times, pandemic times, we were all going through such difficult times. Everybody was struggling, everybody was doing कोशिश, जिसे हम कहते हैं, सब कोशिश कर रहे थे. कोशिश करते करते फिर वो हारे या जीते, वो तो दूसरी बात होती है. And in any kind of races, whether you're, as I said, and as actors, I think what she's rightly said, you know, हम पहले हार जीत तो बाद में होता है, लेकिन पहले we want to get into the process, make the film properly, और जितने महीने लग जाते हैं हमें करते करते, अब वो फिल्म कैसे निकलेगी, क्या होगा, ऑडियंस को पसंद आएगी नहीं आएगी, वो हमारे हाथ में तो नहीं है. बट ऑफ कोर्स वी ऑल वांट टू विन एंड फ्लाई. दैट इज व्हाई वी ऑल वांट टू बी रॉकेट्स एंड दैट्स ऑल. या
अभिषेक.
Yeah, I think सबने बोल ही दिया. I mean, it's the same thing. I think जीतने को बहुत ज्यादा importance दिया गया है लाइफ में. बचपन से ही बहुत ज्यादा सिखाया जाता है कि हर चीज में जीतना है, and you have to be a winner, and चाहे कुछ भी हो जाए. और इंडस्ट्री के बारे में, जैसे बॉम्बे से बाहर से आते हैं, तो यही डराया जाता है, बड़ा कट थ्रोट इंडस्ट्री है और ये हो जाएगा वो हो जाएगा. पर कोई ये नहीं बोलता कि यार मजे भी बहुत आएंगे. you know, कि अलग अलग इंटरेस्टिंग लोगों से मिलने को मिलेगा, अच्छी अच्छी कॉन्वर्सेशंस होंगी, अच्छी अच्छी कहानियां होंगी जिनके बारे में शायद आपको नहीं पता. एंड यू नो, you will be a part of those stories, you will be part of those characters. तो ये जो प्रोसेस है, आई थिंक उसका मजा लेना ज्यादा जरूरी है, और वो ऐसे भी होना चाहिए. आई डोंट थिंक मतलब ये win or lose, I think it's just matter of one bad day and one good day. बट उसके पीछे की जो पूरी प्रोसेस है, पूरी ट्रेनिंग है, उसको आई थिंक हम लोग नकार देते हैं, और वो ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है than that one good or bad day.
Right. You know, guys, I'm so sorry. I know there are lots of questions. I'm trying to take as many as I can. But abhi jo final sawal hai Shreya ka from Asianet News. This one's for Taapsee. You think this has been your toughest role so far?
Yes, it is. It is. Without a doubt. It is.
Considering the physicality of that whole character.
Everything together. It's see, obviously because its physicality is like directly in your face, so you will end up noticing that first. I would really want everyone to watch the film, and when you walk out of it, if it doesn't move you emotionally, you know, I think something is really wrong with my choice of films.
No, that's a problem that nobody really thinks exists. Okay, completely run out of time, but finally, I want all of you to address everyone and say what is it that you want to say about Rashmi Rocket. What's that one special thing? Pranjal, we'll start with you and then move on.
Yes, thank you, Stuti. जैसे हम सब ने सुना कि कैसे एक्टर्स ने किस तरह से मेहनत करी, किस तरह से मतलब जी जान लगाकर ये फिल्म बनाने में पीछे हमने मेहनत करी है. The only thing that we can say is कि हार जीत तो परिणाम है, पर 15 अक्टूबर को जो होगा वो तो जो ऑडियंस के मर्जी का होगा, पर हमने कोशिश बहुत करी है इस फिल्म को बनाने के लिए और हम आशा रखते हैं कि सबको पसंद आएगी ये फिल्म. We will be at least successful in giving away the message, the reason why we made this film in the first place.
Akash?
Yeah, I mean, I think that now that we are at the final stages, अब हम लोग ने जो final picture देख रही है and एक मतलब जो एक overall picture आ गया है, I think हमने besides an important issue tackle किए हुए, हमने एक बहुत ही engaging और gripping picture बनाई है. You know, director का process ये होता है कि उसको कुछ 1,500 बार picture देखनी पड़ती है और मतलब बहुत opportunity होती है कि भाई बोर हो जाओ खुद की picture से. पर ये हर स्टेज पे जब म्यूजिक आया, साउंड आया, वीएफएक्स आया, हर स्टेज पे जब मुझे वापस ये पिक्चर देखनी पड़ी, मैं उतना ही एनग्रॉस था. मुझे कुछ इंटरेस्टिंग मिला, मुझे कुछ नया मिला, मुझे कहानी ने बहुत ग्रिप किया, परफॉर्मेंसेस कमाल हैं, बट आई थिंक कि बहुत ही एंगेजिंग स्टोरी है और मतलब कि ये ऑफ कोर्स अगर एक इशू है और स्टेटमेंट है और ये सब सारी चीजें हैं, बट बहुत ही मजेदार कहानी है, बहुत ही इमोशनल कहानी है. And I think that everybody should watch it for just, you know, the love of cinema at the end of the day, and then take home whatever you can, you know, from it. And I'm sure that you will. But yeah, good luck to all of us, I think.
Abhishek? You have to unmute yourself. We can't hear you.
I think एक हीरो की फिल्म है और उसके ऊपर भी एक हीरो के स्ट्रगल की फिल्म है. हम लोग हमेशा एक हीरो के हीरोइज्म को देखते हैं लेकिन उसके स्ट्रगल को इग्नोर कर देते हैं. आई थिंक ये कहानी है एक हीरो की जिसके डिटर्मिनेशन की कहानी है, हार्डवर्क की कहानी है और हम में से हर कोई आई थिंक कहीं ना कहीं कभी ना कभी एक लड़ाई लड़ना चाहता है अपने सेल्फ वर्थ के लिए और लड़ नहीं पाता है. आई थिंक यू नो वो ब्रेवरी नहीं आ पाती है, वो साहस नहीं आ पाता है. तो शायद ये फिल्म आपको वो साहस दे.
Priyanshu?
I think it is a film for everyone. It is for kids, it's for families, it's for everyone who's running on a track towards their goal. And it's for everyone jinko dhakka lagta hai, jo girte hain. If you fall, if you gain strength, we're showing you all that. I mean, I think definitely you will fall while you're following your dreams. But it's about gaining strength and it's about great relationships you need to have to get strength. Then when you get up and then when you again run, you don't run, you fly. So that's what we are trying to say, I think. As Rocket, as Rashmi Rocket, it's out on October 15th. I think we all are very, very excited. I'm really proud of this film, that I'm part of this film with all these guys, lovely people. And I think we all should be proud of what we have done. Waiting what, audience will react on October 15th. So Z5, one of the best platforms I think we could have asked for.
Final word to you, Taapsee. You've had a string of some very significant releases, और उसमें ये एक बहुत ही important film है. In the issues that it tackles, what would you say?
I have done issue-based films before, but rarely you find ऐसी पिक्चर है जिसके अंदर मुद्दा भी उतना ही सॉलिड होगा जितना उसका स्केल, जितना उसका विजुअल अपील, उसका कमर्शियल एस्पेक्ट जिसको बोलते हैं सिनेमा की लैंग्वेज में. बहुत ही रेयरली आपको मिलता है कि वो इक्वल प्रोपोर्शन के अंदर ऐसी पिक्चर मिल गई है जो इम्पैक्ट भी छोड़ेगी और देख के भी मजा आ जाएगा कि भाई क्या मतलब विजुअली वाओ एक्सपीरियंस टू वॉच. बिग स्केल वाली फिल्म है जिसको बोलते हैं. तो ये मेरे लिए वो है जो शायद पहली होगी मेरी ऐसी जिसको मैं बोल सकती हूँ कि इट इज दैट टिपिकल बिग स्केल फिल्म फॉर मी व्हिच विल हैव दैट स्टैम्प कि आपको मतलब थोड़ा सा शेक करके जाएगी, बट वो विजुअल और वो जो कमर्शियलिज्म एंटरटेनमेंट फैक्टर उसका इक्वली स्ट्रांग होगा. So इसीलिए I think it's made for all age groups. It's made for all kinds of audience. So I think that is what is which is more special. Why you should probably celebrate Dussehra with Rashmi this year on 15th of October on ZEE5.
Absolutely. And I think the best way to end this very special trailer launch is this line from Rashmi Rocket itself. हार जीत तो परिणाम है, कोशिश हमारा काम है, और कोशिश आपने की है. We've seen the trailer and all of us are very, very excited to watch it. ZEE5 is where you can watch it. That's the address of this film, Rashmi Rocket, जिसे आप देख सकते हैं 15 अक्टूबर को. Thank you guys for joining. An absolute pleasure. And like I said, I'm speaking on behalf of everyone. They're really looking forward to the film.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Stuti. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Please watch.
Thank you everyone.
Thank you.
See you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
This is
Bye-bye.
Stuti signing off. Thank you guys for joining.